has a win-loss record that is next to none for 5 continuous years. Everybody else raced for second place. That's as simple as it got. Now, Mark, will you tell us, this dream, you run Reher Morrison racing engines, and this has been a dream of yours. Do you remember this car? I remember it as well. I did a number of races back in the 80s and 70s, and Reher Morrison was always there. How did this come to pass?
Reher Morrison's always been like my idol in drag racing. When I was a kid, I saw this car up here at Union Grove. I saw him in Pomona, California, not this real car, but the real car. I saw Pomona, Byron, match racing here in the old days when they match raced between races to pay the bills. And first guy I ever talked to, a pro racer, was Buddy Morrison. He couldn't have been a more friendly person. And it always struck with me. And then like Pat said, their winning record, without with the exception of a broken Lenko, they would have 5 world titles in a row. And they were always my idols. I always said, boy, it'd be neat to do or neat to buy. And the price of a real car, if you can find one, is kind of astronomical, and you can't really race it. You really can't bring it out for people who enjoy. Last November, a friend of mine said Good Guys Racing was going to do a nostalgia pro stock class, and wheels were turning, and 6 months later, this is pretty much what we built. And I wanted, with the permission of David Reher and Bruce Allen, who are the remaining members of Reher Morrison, they're building a lot of motors now, a lot of nitrous pro mod motors and big sportsman motors. David Reher thought it was a great idea to pay tribute to Lee Shepard, and we started on a car with the help of Reher Morrison. My cousin, Precision Auto Body, painted the car, and my partner here, Bob Cole, who worked with me endless nights, and this last week to get here today, pretty much every night, late at night, we got it done. And it's really it's a tribute to, like the Trunklet said, it's a tribute to Lee Shepard, and who tragically got killed in a testing accident, who might have won. At least in the near future, nobody was going to catch him. And I want to thank Reher Morrison for providing the motor and the ideas and the plans and the paint scheme and such. And I want to thank Chris